Hi, good afternoon. I'm Gina Michak, Kids Culinary Instructor here at Manassas Park Community Center. I'm actually not in the community center right now. I'm in my own kitchen. I'm also the business owner of From Gina's Kitchen, a Manassas-based custom baking company. But right now I'm here to tell you about the brownies that we're gonna make. So if any of you watched my summertime video of pecan turtle toffee brownies in a skillet, I heard that was a very popular video, so I hope that you guys will like this one. It is a lot simpler. It'll come together quicker. I'm calling them monster brownies. There's nothing scary about making the brownies though, because they're very easy. And I'm actually going to show you in the next 5 to 10 minutes how easy it is to make these brownies. I didn't even bring out my big mixing bowl. I just am going to use a spatula. I've got some softened butter here, 1 stick of softened butter. Actually, let me just verify that it's 1 stick and not 1 cup. That could ruin things. It was 1 stick. That makes me scary. 1 stick, 1 cup. No, 1 stick is a ½ a cup of butter. So we've got a ½ a cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar. Oh, and by the way, before you start to mix up your ingredients, you want to preheat your oven to 350. And we're also going to grease an 8x8 baking dish. So this is going to make about 12 brownies. You're going to get 12 brownies out of it. Maybe 9 if you want nice big ones. And I'm going to mix up the butter and the sugar. And then we're going to add 2 eggs. Get that all nice and incorporated in there. And we're going to toss in about a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm not really going to measure. I'm just going to do a little glug. Add that vanilla. And then you want to add a ½ a cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/3 cup dark cocoa powder. Now you can use regular cocoa powder if you prefer. I'm going to do the dark cocoa powder because it gives it a nice, dense, chocolatey taste, and I love the taste of dark chocolate. Okay, we're going to mix that up there. This is also going to have a chocolate frosting to it. So once we put the brownies in, they're going to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. We're going to have to let them cool, and then I will come back and show you how to make the chocolate buttercream frosting. And of course, the fun part, decorating them to look like monsters. I use baking spray so that my brownies don't stick in the pan. You can also grease it with just butter, or if you have Pam or olive oil spray, any of those will work. You just want to grease your pan really well so the brownies don't stick. Then move this over. Let's get the batter in the pan. Now, if you want denser, thicker brownies, you can double the recipe. And if you double the recipe, you can either put it in an 8x8 pan, such as this one, or you can put it in a 9x13 pan. I'll make sure that you're able to see the instructions and ingredients. I will post them for you because I know I talked fast. Okay, so there we have it. We have the brownies in a bowl, in a pan. We're gonna pop them in the oven, 20, 25 minutes, depending on how well your oven, how hot your oven gets and how fast it bakes. And we're gonna wait, we're gonna put them in the oven, they're baking now. Come back and we will let them cool, and then I'll show you how to make the frosting and decorate them. Hi, welcome back. We are waiting for the brownies to finish baking, but while you're waiting for the brownies to bake, you can make a quick buttercream frosting. So I'm gonna show you how to quickly, in the same bowl, make your chocolate buttercream. So what you wanna take is 3 tablespoons of softened butter. And as you can see, I'm not using a big standing mixer either this time. I'm just gonna use a spatula and a hand mixer. So we've got 3 tablespoons of softened butter, 1 cup powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of milk, and a little glug of vanilla. And if you like to change up your flavors, if you're doing chocolate buttercream, you could also throw in some almond extract, vanilla extract. At Christmas time, peppermint extract would be really good, but since we're making monster brownies, I'm sticking with vanilla. Then we're gonna mix this up until it is fluffy. Ooh, it's very powdery. I seriously think this is done. So it's sticking to the beaters. It's light and fluffy. Very chocolatey. It's done. So when the brownies cool, we're gonna frost it with this chocolate buttercream, and then we're gonna decorate it to look like a monster. So I'll be back to show you how much fun you can have while decorating. Hi guys, I'm back, and I wanna show you how to decorate your brownies to look like monsters. So, let me point the camera this way. All right, so I took my brownies they've cooled. We flipped them over onto a tray, and I'm gonna take the chocolate buttercream that we made, and I'm gonna frost the whole tray of brownies with it. So as you can see, I just plopped all the frosting right on top of the pan of brownies. And if you want to, before you start with the frosting, you can assemble your candies or your sugars. I have 2 different kinds of crazy eyes. I have a container of Halloween sprinkles and another container of sugar crystals and other colorful Halloween sprinkles. And you can find these in your local grocery store or Target or Walmart. You can also use plain googly eyes, which you can find at Michael's, Walmart, Hobby Lobby has them. The candy googly eyes, they're called. Wilton has a lot of these products, but you can also find a store brand as well. Okay, so we've got the buttercream, the chocolate buttercream on top of the tray of brownies. And then what I'm gonna do is just kind of give it a base of Halloween sprinkles. And I think we're gonna be able to cut this into, we'll do 9 really nice sized brownies. Kind of hard to cut on the tray here. Okay, I'm not gonna cut them all on camera, but you get the idea. I kind of scored them out. I'm gonna sprinkle some more Halloween sprinkles. And then in each section, oh, that one has creepy eyes. I'm gonna put 2 monster eyes. Kind of like that. So they each have 2 eyes. These that I wasn't really paying attention to, we're gonna do something. But I'm gonna take just the regular googly eye and add it. Oops. And I'm gonna get a little chocolate on my fingers, but that is okay. I'll start with a new one. Here we go. Where's the other one? All right, let's do that. Yikes. Okay, nothing like getting a little messy in the kitchen here. If you want to put the googly eyes on top, you can do it like that. Just use your frosting as an adhesive. So now we have all the eyes. Now we're going to use something for the nose. I am going to do the eyes upside down for a monster nose, or my set includes ghosts. You can use a ghost for the nose. You can use any kind of candy that you have on hand, maybe an M&M, maybe a chocolate chip, or you can always use an upside down eye for another nose. I also have some really cool bats and pumpkins. So some of my monsters are going to have pumpkin noses. Let's do some more backwards eyes. So just be creative. Use what you have on hand. Any kind of candy will work. One more nose. And there you have it. And I'm going to throw a couple of these bats on. There you go. And there you have monster brownies. So I hope you enjoyed this, and let us know if you make them at home. Thanks. Bye.